Hi there, my name is William. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be using a bunch of receipts because I am going to be making a price book on my computer. So let's switch it around and look at my computer instead of this. Okay, so now we're on my computer and I have a pretty much empty spreadsheet here for my price book. I'm using Google Calculations Sheets, not sure what it's called in English, kalkylark in Swedish, just so that I can access this on my phone if I need to. So yeah, I've done some basic categories, but we'll see if maybe they need splitting up or something, not sure. So let's start with our receipts. I have a store here called Hemköp, which is in Stockholm. Holm. Oh my god. Holm, Stockholm. And on this receipt we have 2 items, and you can see this is actually on 2 columns because normal prices and sales or maybe sales, I don't know, erbjudanden. So here, for example, we have, not sure what that is in English, but it's a type of pasta or macaroni or whatever. Fusilli in Swedish. And it is 18.95. Oops. 18.95. And at this store we have a erbjudanden. 2 for 32 crowns. Okay. And we also have I'm not sure, baby spinach? Baby spinat. Which is 19.95. And also has a 2 for 32 deal. Okay, and that's all I had on that receipt. So we will go to the next, which is another store here in Uppsala, where I live. So it's Coop and up Uppsala, just so I know, because there's one in the central station in Uppsala and there's one in the central station in Stockholm, so calling it Centralstationen won't really help me. But yeah, so at this store I got some chia seeds, the ones I use to make my overnight oats, if you were looking at that video. It was 33.95. Let's once again just add these 2 up somehow. There we go. So we have that. Then I got, let's see, let's add some more lines. Oops, did not need the color. We have flapjacks, the ones I make, and they're 10 crowns each. And then we have bread, mer corn, I think it's called, something like that. And it goes for 41.95. I also got some chickpeas for $10.95. Let's see. So this is like rice cakes, but it's with corn. So I'll just use the Swedish name, majskakor. And it is $22.95. And I also got a oat drink, and it's $20.95. I realize now that I should probably have gotten the like the amount, so you can do a like comparison price, but they are not on the receipt, so I do not know what the price is per kilo or per liter, or however you. So let's go to the next one, which is Ica. Uppsala C, I guess, maybe. And we'll connect those together. Okay, so here we had rice paper, $19.90. We have Patak's butter chicken, for $42.90. Maybe. Oops. Pull you back up. Eventually I will put these in maybe the alphabetical order, but for now we'll just add them and see where we go. And then we have vegetables. Nope, never mind, it was noodles. Glass noodles, which was $26.90. Then we have, here we have it, bean sprouts, and they were $22.90. And ginger, $119 for every kg. So maybe does that work? Yeah, so we can do 119 like that. Okay, then we had cilantro, and here I know it was a pot. I'll put it in Swedish because pot looks weird. $24.90. And the lime, $7.90. And then we had garlic, $16.90. These are almost always a piece, so stick means a piece. And then we have carrots, and it's kgs, and I bought a bag of 1 kilo, and it was $21.90. And we have coffee, a packet of coffee, which is almost always the same size, so it's very standardized, and it was 80 crowns and 90 öre a piece. And then I'm not sure what this is in English, but saladslök is like spring onions or something, I think, maybe. $24.90. And then we have another of those. We can add it in here, I guess. Patar tikka masala, which was $42.90. It might be that since they are the same brand, they're always the same price, but I'm not sure. And that was that receipt. So far we haven't had any overlaps, so we can still not compare, but here we have, I guess we can just do bread, because I always get the same kind of bread, even though sometimes I use different types of bread. And you have a loaf, and Ica had $35.95 for the loaf. What are they called? I have them in the fridge. Glockengold. Glockengold juice, I guess. And here we are. Wait, that is not the right one. We had a different store. Coop, Stockholm. And they were $35.95 over here in Stockholm. You'd think they'd be more expensive. Anywho, the juice was $12.50. So buying bread at Coop in Stockholm seems to be cheaper than buying it in Uppsala, at least at Coop. And that was everything at that receipt. Then we're going back to Coop in Uppsala. And we have our first meats, which was chicken breasts, and for that paid 139. I also got olives for 41.95. And let's add a new category down here. Freezer, because I got a pizza for 41.95. And arugula, maybe 16.95. Then we have another Ica. Maybe we should move these. Oh. Okay, we will move you here, and then move all of you. Weird. Okay, there. So now we have Coop Uppsala, Coop Stockholm, Ica Uppsala, and then we'll have another Ica Hayden. Let's connect you guys, and we will make you smaller and you smaller. And I just realized that all of these are missing now. Okay. Okay, here I got a Thai box, which is like a frozen food type of thing. It's like a little box of rice with, in this case, Panang curry. 45.95. And I got, yeah, that's about enough. It's very difficult when I don't have the amounts, I feel like. So I will need to, going forward, just make notes of how the amounts, like the weight or the volume, so that I can add them where they're applicable. So we have, let's make another here. We'll call it fridge, or maybe dairy. We have creme fraiche, and it's a tub, but they come in different sizes, and I don't know which one this is, so oh well. No, which store were we at? This one. 38.95. I guess cinnamon. $27.95. And another Ica. Ica Gränby. avocado from the freezer was 42.90, and maybe this works. Yeah, that works. Coffee syrup. 31.90. And I mean, some of these items I still have at home, so I can look up like the comparison price when I am done making this video. But yeah. Let's see. This is Dijon mustard. As you know, I love it in my korv stroganoff. 21.90. And then we have some more meats. Fodder color, and it's 40.90, but they had a deal 2 for 69. And we have tortilla, tortilla bread for 33.90. And we have onion, which is in kilos. Is this the right story? So it is 11.90 per kilo. And I have another coriander. That's also cilantro. So we have another one for 23.90. So this one is cheaper than the one I got at Central IKEA in the city. Or not IKEA, IKEA. Yeah. Then we have crushed tomatoes. Oops, and I've added these to the wrong. One. Maybe I should add these to all of these ones so that I know which stores we're talking about. See, we're learning as we're going through. You can learn from my mistakes. Now let's just make sure everything is correct now. No. You're supposed to be there. And yeah, the rest is correct. Yes. Then we have a lime here as well. And the lime here is $6.90. So it's also more cheaper here than here. And I'm not sure what this is in English. It's a type of onion, and they have a kg price, which is $49.90, which I think is the same as the onion. Something. Anywho, these are like slim, kind of elongated, purplish leeks, onions or whatever. And they're called garlic something. I don't know. And then I had some white syrup. The ones I bought this to make the flapjacks. Oh, the crushed tomatoes. They were $8.90. Thank you for asking. And the syrup was $16.90. I'm realizing now that everything is ending with like 90 or 95. It's like, it's one of those get you to think it's cheaper type thingies. Which, I mean, if I buy 10 items for this price, I'll save 1 crown. I guess. And then I also had some taco sauce, which was $28.90. Yeah, so that's Ica Kvantum at Gränby. Then we have a whole new brand, City Gross, which I think is one of the cheaper stores, but it's quite far to go, so it's not really realistic to go purchasing things there all the time. But I mean, I could sign up for their like subscription thing, so you get their newsletter, so you get the discounts and stuff in the news box. So here we had some bread, and they are 30 crowns each. Is that right? KNFS. I'm not sure what kind of bread that was. Oh no, never mind. I remember this. It's actually coffee that had lost its vacuum thingy, so they were deflated or not solid like coffee usually comes, and so they sold everyone for 30 crowns, and I bought 8. Threw them in the freezer. But what else? As I said, I seldom go here, so maybe it's not really useful to have it. Well, let's put in what we can, I guess. So we have grapes, green, and they were $24.95. I think these often come in a box. And here we have milk. Green. Green means ones is normal, then you have fatty, which is red, and you have blue, which is fat, low fat milk. So green is standard for milk, and it is 19.95 for 1.5, so it's a bit less. Maybe I need to add this in the beginning. So it's 13.3 for a liter. Liter? Not sure. Who knows? So I also got some pak choy. My A letter does not work very well on my computer. F4 and one of the shift buttons, they do not work very well. And it was $23.95. I need to make this a little bit wider. I feel like I should just do this just to help with visibility. Too dark. That's better. We'll click these in. As I said, we're learning as we're going along. And they were this one? Yes. So now it's just a little bit easier to see where each door is, I guess. Okay, so I think that's all that was interesting there. So here we are back to Ica at Hayden. We got some tomatoes, $21.95. Baby plum tomato, maybe, I don't know what do you call them. And Rhode Island dressing. I use that to make pasta salad. Both of them, actually. Okay. Here we have some more grapes, but the red ones, which I think are often not the same price. And here we had, well, let's see. We'll put in kgs, and it was $39.95. Oops, no, $39.95 for 0.5. So how did that compare? It's more expensive, but once again we do not know how much was in the box, so it's difficult to say. But for here we actually had that one box was 500 grams. So yes, half a kilo. I also got the multivitamin drink, the Glocken Gold Juice here, and it was $24.95. And here it would have been nice to know if they are the same volume, because I don't think they were. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's see, will I go through all of them? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do all of them, and it'll become a little longer video than I expected. Yeah, so we have, I always get the same butter, so I'll just put in butter. And we have Coop Centralhuset, so Uppsala, and it was $86.95. I also got a pizza, which actually, let's check dates. Oh yeah, so this was a different kind of pizza. Okay. Let's do the... I think this is pizza from Dr. Oetker. Because this one was $54.95. Yes. Then I got some. Does Coke count as pantry? Coke. Coca-Cola. And it was unspecified amount. But it cost $22.95. Although you have to pay $2 for the return, so I guess that's the proper price. Then we had some. Maybe we'll make a new one. We'll call you Snacks. And which store are we at? Coop. Delicado, which is a chocolate ball thing that I've made in a video. I'm not sure if it was this channel or the other channel, but yeah. 6 a piece. Maybe we'll do it like this. 6 pieces. Because you can get them in a larger packet and you can get them in a single packet, and they will probably not be the same price. It was $25.95. Did I do the butter? I did. Yes, good. Okay, so now we have back to ICA. And it's actually, oops, I forgot an A. Or did I? How do you spell that? Oh, like that. So we have another one here. Milk Gamaldax. It just means old-timey milk. So it's homogenized milk. So it's a lumpy with fats. And the price for that is $22.50. I think it's a liter, but we'll have to double check that. Yeah, I think it's a liter. So it's quite pricey milk, but I just feel like it tastes so good. So sometimes I feel like I'm allowed to have some good milk. Okay, so that's the only thing I got there. And then we're back at Hemköp in Stockholm, where I got meatballs. A kilogram for $57.95. Okay. And once again, I got my fusilli here, which was the same price. So that's a good thing. They haven't made it more expensive. And we have some salads. So rucola, once again, here it is $19.95 for one bag, but it was 10 crowns a piece. And we also have bag. Maybe we do it like this. Påse. So that's like salad bag. And we'll do a salad påse. Small block. Tiny leaves. It was the same price. Oops. See, my S key don't work very well. I think it's something with that side of the laptop. So the A and the S and the shift key that's right next to it and the F4 that's a little bit further up, all of them are not working very well. But that was all of my receipts. So yeah, I will go through here and just maybe split them up into more categories and put them in a alphabetical order. And yeah, then I have my little list of items, and I have a quest to fill in all of the gaps, I guess, as time goes on. And yeah, so now if it says somewhere that I can get my fusilli pasta for 2 packets for 25 crowns, then I know it's at least a better deal than what I get at Hemköp in Stockholm City. So that's something. A lot of effort, I guess. Took some time, but now I have a base. I can just start filling in, and yeah, maybe I'll split them into different pages along the bottom here so that I can just quickly go to each section without having to scroll. So that was our little video for today. It's for today because today is Wednesday and I wanted this video up by Wednesday, so I'm gonna start editing right away. I'm just gonna get some food in the microwave. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and yeah, I say yeah too much. So with that,